And thank you all for taking time out of your day today to attend this webinar. We're looking forward to the conference in less than 2 weeks and really hope you are too. This session is designed to help you prepare and get the most out of your time in Savannah. And to walk you through that today is board member and membership committee chair, Cami Smith. She's a longtime member with RCA, joining back in 2005, and she's more than well equipped to walk you through the ropes for this conference. Cami?
Oh, how nice. And welcome everyone to the call again. This is Cami Smith. I am your membership chair for the board of directors for the RCA, and I'm delighted to be able to walk you through what we're going to be going through in 2 weeks. So hang in there. There's a lot to cover. I encourage you to take notes in whatever form or fashion that is. And believe me, you will have plenty of questions, but I promise you we will have time at the end of the call to attack all of them, hopefully. So let's get started. All right, in our webinar today for this next 58 minutes, we're going to be introducing you to the world of the RCA. That's basically what we call the organization for short, Research Chef Association. We're also going to step into annual conference, and within the conference, there are certain ways and opportunities for you to have a better, a better way of going about the conference. One is we have a mobile app. We have plenty of educational sessions for you to step into. We also have a lot of receptions that always kind of dump into a networking opportunity. We have competitions, and of course we have our Expo. So what we wanted to showcase for you is that the RCA board are here for you and to support you, and we want you to introduce yourself should you see any of us in the hallways. So we're all excited that you can join us in Savannah, and we want to make sure that this is a really treasured and valuable experience for you. However, there's also a little caveat to showing you this screen as well. We are also all chair committees. So we currently chair a lot of different committees. I am on the membership, and if you are interested in volunteering for any of these, we ask for you to go towards our call for board application. And this is open during the annual conference. We'd be happy to discuss any opportunities should any of you be very interested in joining this beautiful board of directors. So what makes the RCA unique? Well, I've been in this group for over a decade, so obviously it's got to have some kind of pull for me. We have a vision and a mission. So every organization has a reason that they want to be together, and they have a mission of why they all want to work towards something. So our vision, as you can read, is we want to pioneer the discipline of science and culinology, or I should say the culinary group and the science group as we call, culinology. Our mission is to collaborate together, creating food for the future. And overall, this is always our forward-thinking measure. We're always looking for our driver, and this is really just the baseline of who we are as an organization. So this is a very exciting screen to showcase. So who all will be attending? As of yesterday, the numbers are hot. Over 1,000 people are attending. This is huge, you guys. Savannah is going to be an absolutely amazing conference. 34% of that 1,000 plus is you, first-time attendees. This is why it's so important to kind of grab you first and make sure that you understand how valuable you are to us and what all you can really look forward to. Then 450 companies plus are attending, as well as 9 countries are being represented. I mean, this to me is an amazing opportunity in itself. And as you can also see, the pictures to your right give you just a little snapshot of some of the particular events that have happened in the past. So a lot of involvement and a lot of excitement is always occurring at our lovely conference. So come prepared to learn. This is a really big screen. So we have a fantastic education program for the 2018 conference and more than 28 educational sessions along with 4 keynote speakers. 2 particular sessions in particular that I wanted to at least call out are you don't want to miss the Monday Women's Food Service Forum with the panelist Hattie Hill. That is sponsored by Griffith Foods with emerging leads in the industry who are talking and taking charge of their career. It's a really big deal. And also, Design Thinking Contemporary Pork Loin and Rib Fabrication by Chef Kay of Tyson Food Innovation Labs in conjunction with the AMSA for a white tablecloth presentation and live demo. These are two examples of the type of educational sessions that we're having. We have, of course, 3 very large competitions. Our keynote speakers, as you can see, the one on the, the 4 that are showcased on the screen, these are really phenomenal speakers. I encourage everyone to attend these. And, of course, the competitions, which involve student and professional, which are typically savory. And the second year in a row, we have, by popular demand, a competition for cocktails. So welcome to the world of bartending. So we have loads of networking opportunities, as well as the regional lunch taking place on Monday, March 26th, from 11:45 until 1:15. But again, we will go through the entire session, making sure that you won't miss anything. Okay, so everyone seems to always enjoy technology. I know that it makes my life a little bit easier. So any conference and anything we're doing outside of our homes and our normal world, we want to make sure that we can keep connection. So that is why we have created the RCA Mobile App. It is very important to read these instructions quite carefully. And as I have done this, I've walked through it, I can certainly give you the added advantage of there is 2 points to really look forward here. One, of course, you're just going to go and download this app, whether it's in your Google Play Store or in the Apple App Store. Once you are searching, you've got to remember to spell the word correctly. I missed this the first couple of times. So you're going to download the Event Essential. This is the EVENTSENTIAL. You could probably do it right now. So once you download this app, it is very important to just kind of follow the prompts. It will encourage you to type here and punch here, and once everything is loaded, you have to use your email that you registered with for the conference. It's the only way it will really connect you. So if you have any questions with that, of course, you can certainly call the number that's on your screen, the 312-321 number. We will help you, of course, get through that. But overall, this app will certainly help you connect. You can go in and basically hit every event that you want to attend, and it will correlate everything into your own personal schedule. It's a really awesome system for you to use. So as we expound on that just a little bit more, as you can see, there is a picture of one of the main screens. As you can see on the bottom of the phone, it is where you choose More with the 3 dots. So getting a head start on everything for conference, it has a lot to offer. So we want you to plan your agenda by reading speaker bios and reviewing the schedule of events. This is a really big deal for me because I'm a big planner, which I would assume a lot of people are. Find out the details about activities going on throughout the week, plus receiving the latest information from notifications and alerts delivered through the app. So you're also able to connect through Facebook on the app. You're also able to connect through LinkedIn, which is kind of the point of being there. We all want to have connection. So this app allows you to do that. Okay, so with the features included, we also want you to know that you can find exhibitors and partners on the exhibit floor. Or you can find attendees in the directory. If there's a friend that you want to connect from years ago, you can probably find he or she there. You can also connect with colleagues through the social media channels, which we just discussed before. So one great app feature is the ability to message attendees. Isn't this cool? To access this feature, you need to set up your profile with the email you registered with for the conference. That is the key to making this function work. So just remember that, kind of put that little asterisk up in the head and just remember. So you must use the email. And also, one thing we did want to point out on this screen, if you read right below the features included, it does say maps for the Convention Center, Expo Hall, and Hotel. This is not in one full section. The Conference Center is actually not connected to the hotel, so it's actually a separate building. It is a short walk, so you won't get lost, I promise you. Just basically follow the crowd. But we just wanted to make sure everyone understands that the exhibit hall is not within the hotel. So registration. Once you arrive at the beautiful city of Savannah, we want to give everyone the opportunity to be able to approach the desk that's actually located at the Georgia International Gallery at the Convention Center. It's just a short walk from the West End Hotel, if that's where you're staying. We are encouraging you to pick up ribbons, and this ribbon, as you see, is a first-time attendee. This ribbon is really important for us, especially the kind of like the old has-beens of the RCA. I want to know who you are, and if you're wearing the first-time attendee ribbon, I promise you, you're getting a high five from me in the hallway. And, of course, I don't want to get too far ahead of the game, but we do have a specific networking opportunity for you because I want to make sure that everyone is getting just as much out of their conference as a first-time attendee as someone like me who's been going to them forever. So the ribbons are not just great accessories. They are going to help you and bring a little bit more awareness to others that will just bring you along, pull you into conversations, and I promise you, it's going to be a really great experience. So we're going to dive into the week a little bit more. This I find to be extremely helpful because there's a lot going on. And for someone that likes to be planned, I just kind of want to know what all is happening, and I want to make sure I understand what's important for me and my priority. So if you will, rise and shine. Our first outing is going to be on Sunday, March 25th, the Foundation Golf Outing. It begins Sunday morning at 8 a.m., so make sure to sign up if you're a golfer. And it's a pre-conference workshop, and they are still available, and they do fill up quickly. So the objective of our pre-conference workshops, they are great networking and educational opportunities unique to the area. So we like to do conferencing outings, if you will, to introduce you to the land, to the culture, to the food, to maybe even the farming and the gardening. So with that, we actually have limited spaces left for two particular pre-conference outings. The first one is called Creating Cultivation. This one is about sustainability, organic farming projects. It's a 20-acre field. It should be quite beautiful. I hear that there is a magnificent hike across a natural bluff. And talk about views. I mean, I think this is going to be an amazing opportunity for anyone that loves pictures with Insta, Twitter, your Facebook accounts, or just standard pictures. I think it's going to be really beautiful. And, of course, learning. The second opportunity that's still open is our Joy of Sustainable Soy Farming Tour and a baking workshop. So look at that. You get 2 in 1. This one is a tour of the Savannah area farm, and you get to learn how modern agriculture and sustainable growing practices can help meet your customers' desires. So this is really more specific for maybe project work and really learning how to connect from farm and maybe those types of practices into your everyday world in the lab. I think this is going to be a really phenomenal outing, and so these 2 are left, and we had several to do. So hopefully, if you have time, you can sign up for these. Okay, the Research Chef Association, through the Culinology Education Foundation, provides financial assistance in the form of scholarships to qualified students and professionals pursuing higher learning and continuing education in culinology, culinary arts, and food science. There's several people that are not aware that we actually have a foundation, and we like to bring a little bit more awareness that we do. This really does help us throughout the year to help those that are doing a phenomenal job in the arenas of food and science. So we support the education by bidding on items during, well, this year's live auction. The live auction will take place during the awards reception, which is on Wednesday, March 28th, 4 p.m. till 6. All of these proceeds are going to support the RCA Student Scholarship. If you are not necessarily like a stuff person or just, trinkets, then if you want to make a donation to our website, you can do that too. You can also purchase a logoed t-shirt at this event as well, which we always appreciate. And you can see us there, a $5 donation, if you will, and you receive a pretty cool t-shirt at the Fuchs booth. So what to donate? And add exposure, and do you want to ever kind of do anything like that with your company? We would love it if you could sponsor a golf hole for $250. It's really inexpensive considering. As a hole sponsor, your logo will be on a golf flag. During the 2018 Foundation Golf Outing, If you go to culinology.org and click Give at the top of our website, you can just follow the instructions, and we would really, really appreciate that. And by the way, it's a lot of great face time when you've got a flag on the field. So the first official day of the conference is Monday morning. We want to always up our game a little bit, and we've always done like a fun run. But this year we've really changed the game. We've decided that we are entering into the world of our vinyasa flow yoga. And this is going to be performed and led by our past chair, Catherine Proper, at 6:15 a.m. So those of you that love to just throw on the yoga wear and shorts and just go for it, we invite you to do that at 6:15. And I promise you, the weather will be beautiful at that hour. So you might see me out there as well. So one thing we always like to do is just give you a quick little overview of the week and let you know what's happening hour by hour. So after we get done with our yoga, we're popping through registration and we do our first networking break, we go into our President's Address and General Session. Dr. Jason Behrens of Red Arrow Products will be speaking. So we will have this to kick off the conference with the opening remarks, followed by our general session speaker, Sharon Likens from Denny's. You guys know Denny's, right? Sharon is an integral member of Denny's product development team. She will share her thoughts on our responsibility to understand, respect, and master the fundamentals of the research and development process. And one thing you'll notice that on every screen, we always like to call out who is sponsoring these events. And if you see your company wanting to have experiences like this, that's a big call out. We love sponsorship, and these are really, really big opportunities for you. So I encourage you to look into that. So at 11:45, after our President's Address and the general session, at 11:45, we begin to go into our regional lunch hour. This lunch will be full of networking and delicious local cuisine. So it's a great opportunity to meet members that are actually within your area. You get to learn all about the events that are going on locally. So basically, RCA doesn't have to be such a national thought. It actually starts at home, right around at your corner. Seating will be broken out geographically by table. So to get a jump start on this event, if you don't already know your RCA region, just take a look at the map. You can view this on the website or actually on the app once you download. And you can see the colors are designating to which areas of the United States you are, and it's just pretty simple. You walk in the room and look for the color, and there you go. Regional events. Now, though we are discussing our national conference and what all is happening, RCA is personal to every person. So we wanted to call out what's actually happening within the next couple of weeks, if not the next month. So staying connected with your RCA peers all year long is extremely important to us. The RCA hosts numerous events throughout the year in the United States and also in Canada, each designed to provide you professional development and networking opportunities and encouraging members to enjoy and engage in the RCA all year long. As you can see on the right side of the screen, there are several pictures from past events. Making sure to check out your website frequently so that you don't miss an opportunity. As you can tell on the left side, we're calling out a lot of fun events, and one in particular, the Chicagoland region and Chicago IFT Host and Dinner. That was hosted by Dr. Ali Bazari, who is such an amazing inspiration to us. We have a lot of neat opportunities for you to enjoy at home. So day one, which we're still on, we go into the afternoon after lunch. So as you can see, we're calling out the entire day from general session with Jerry Ludwig, which, by the way, is a phenomenal speaker, and I would encourage everyone, if you can, to join. We go into our networking coffee breaks, breakout sessions, and look, at 4 o'clock, we're going to be jumping into our first-time attendee, which we will expound on in just a minute, following up with our grand opening reception. So the first-time attendee, there is no better time to be a part of the RCA. We're eager to welcome you and hope you'll take this opportunity to mingle and get to know each other. And honestly, you will also have the opportunity to get to know the CRCs and CCSs. Now, what does that mean? It is the Certified Research Chef and Certified Culinary Scientist. This is a great opportunity for you to network and work with some experienced culinary research scientists or CCSs and learn more about the opportunities of certification if that's something that's up your alley. If not, we really do encourage the engaging and active networking. So I will be there. You all know my face and my voice now, but I need to get to know you. So definitely approach if you see me walk in the room. I want to get to know every single one of you. Okay, this is the big one, you guys. You cannot miss this opportunity. If you're sick all day, I get it. Pull yourself out of bed, pull up your bootstraps, and you're coming to the opening reception. This one's a big one. Sponsored by ADM, it is a phenomenal opportunity. It is what we call a Wander Around event. So this is a wrapping up of the day with drinks and delicious foods from local restaurants in Savannah. It is located at the Weston River Lawn, starting at 5 p.m. This is the event you just can't miss. So we're highlighting restaurants including like Aqua Star Seafood Kitchen, Cotton and Rye, Georgia Olive Farms, and there's so many others that are coming on board. So do warn you a little bit. Just know that Savannah, if you haven't been there, is a walking city. So there's plenty of stones, plenty of cobblestone, plenty of grassy knolls. So just know that footwear and casualness is accepted, and we just want everyone to be comfortable while they hang out at the lawn outside. So Tuesday, March 27th, we go into day 2 in the morning, and as you see, another fun-filled day. On Tuesday, however, that is a really large event for many because it is the day that we house all of our competitions. The student and professional savory competitions begin quite early in the morning from 7 a.m. all the way up to 2 a.m. or 2 p.m. in the afternoon. These are teams that have submitted a proposal for frozen retail, single-serving, microwavable meals with a Southern Georgian-style theme. So we're quite anxious to see what actually they come up with. The second type of competition is evolution of food waste. This is more of a student-driven event, and it's recommended waste ingredients that are being used within a lot of new innovation for food, commercialized finished product. A very, very neat thing that's actually quite popular within the group. And lastly, we have a Culinology cocktail competition that is back by popular demand, and I wonder why. There are so many people that really enjoyed themselves last year, so we're bringing it back. Culinologists and chefs will go head-to-head to earn the title of Star of the Bar. This competition will take place during the After Dark event. And just between you and me, I hear that there are 2 board members that are competing. So I guess we'll have to just attend to see who it is. During our conference, every single year, we always have the ABM, the Annual Business Meeting. If you are a member, this is a good opportunity to see what the association was up to in the year prior and where we're heading. Also, you get to meet the board of directors and other like-minded members. We ask that you arrive early and check in at the entrance as members will be voting for this year on our widely broadcasted bylaw motion. Most information on this can be found on our website by selecting about the top of the screen and then bylaws revisions. This is very important for us, so we encourage you to attend if you can. So day 2 in the afternoon, after the competitions are coming to a close and things are beginning to wind down, we enter into, as you see, from 12 p.m. to 5 p.m., majority of the day, the Expo, as well as several other items that are happening, which of course would be the evolution of food waste presentations. So we're going to skip through that and go on to Culinology Expo. This expo will display cutting-edge, innovative products and will be a great place to network and learn from other culinary professions and R&D colleagues around all the different industries. The expo is highly encouraged to attend. It's on Tuesday, March 27th from 12 p.m. right there at the lunch hour. And trust me, you may not need to eat lunch because there's so many samples at this particular expo. You will be full, I promise you. So it runs from 12 to 5. But don't forget that there is a voting opportunity within the expo. You can vote on your favorite exhibitor, product at the Culinology Expo, and the winning company will be presented an award at our closing ceremony. Also, one thing we want you to be aware of while walking around and enjoying yourself at the Culinology Expo, we do encourage everyone to stop by the membership booth. This year, it's definitely expanding. It's huge. We don't want you to forget to come by and pick up your attendee gift. Volunteers play such an active role for us in the RCA. They provide us with a continuity of thinking, bringing together a cross-section of industry knowledge and experience. And it helps the association to achieve its goal. So if you want to stop by the booth to learn more, of course, we're going to talk to you all day about it. We'll also have a certified specialist on hand to help you get started on your journey of certification if that is something that you are really interested in. But you know what? If none of that is interesting to you, we also have a really cool picture wall, or as some may call it, a step and repeat, and you can get to know your membership at RCA. Just come by the booth, say hi, get your pictures, and just be open-minded of what we have to offer you. The Tuesday evening events. So the Student Member Town Hall. What is this about? Well, the students from the RCA will talk about the evolution and future of the student committee. They will also discuss internship opportunities, competitions, and how to play and prepare for your career. There will be a guest speaker, Kimberly Schaub from Peas on Moss, and Jamie Mustang from Vienna Beef, with a quick question and answer session following the presentation. We're asking for you to make sure to stop by the After Dark for drinks and to mingle with the attendees. Last year we had a lot of amazing dance music, so it's fun. I promise you it's a lot of fun. The Culinology cocktail competition will also be taking place during that, where culinologists and again the chefs are going to go head to head. We're all going to compete for Star of the Bar. So please come and bring your best dancing shoes and your best little hands to hold the cups, because there's probably plenty to try for sure. So we are now looking into Wednesday, March 28th, the last day of the conference. So again, we start nice and early for breakfast at 8:30, and as you can see, there is another full day. The general session speaker for this particular day is Chef Matthew Rayford, who has accomplished so much in the past couple of years. Not only does he have 2 brick-and-mortar businesses, the Farmer and the Larder and Strong Roots Provisions. They're actually in downtown Brunswick. He also co-owns his longtime family farm, Gilliard Farms, with his sister Alethea. He is also a James Beard Award nominee. So we are thrilled to see this particular speech that he has, and it's, of course, given by Semais, a general session speaker session. So we appreciate the sponsorship there, too. So one thing you might have seen on the previous sheet about the day was we had a breakout of a 12:15 hour to 2-ish for enjoying the city. We're encouraging everyone to leave the building, get out beyond the bricks, and learn a little bit about the city of Savannah and enjoy lunch. Go out, enjoy the riverfront, the beautiful cities, the pralines, the pastries, the incredible low country foods that are there to offer. But we do have breakout sessions that are occurring back in the afternoon. So at 2:15 they start up again. And as you see, 4 p.m., that infamous awards reception begins. So what exactly is happening at the awards reception? Well, every year the RCA pays great tribute to the most accomplished, deserving professionals in the food product development industry. These individuals will be recognized during an award ceremony and reception at the annual conference, and this occurs again on March 28th from 4 p.m. to 6. So we all want to celebrate our winners and close out another successful conference. Along with the awards, we are also doing our live auction. This is to help the Culinology Education Foundation make educational opportunities possible for the greater number of students and food industry professionals by bidding on the 2018 live auction app. Items this year will include, amazing items like hotel stays, cooking equipment, classes, and more. And as you can see on the screen, there are several pictures of particular types of examples of what you could be bidding on. So if you want to make a contribution before the conference, simply go to our website and make that donation today. So resources before you go. There's several things we're recommending that you do prior to getting in your car and driving down or over, or getting on a plane and arriving in. We are encouraging you to look for the looking to pack your bags email within the next few weeks. It will literally say in the subject line, pack your bags. It will have the details on transportation, plus reminders about sessions and events. This one I find extremely helpful because, again, I kind of want everything mindful and organized before I arrive. Also, please share your feedback. This is a really big one at the very end. You see helping make the conference experience better, each year. We love to evaluate our speakers in the app after the session. This helps our speakers become better. It helps us become better, and we want you to know that we value your opinion. So we're asking you to click on the session in the app once you download it, and you can choose the session survey under the Resources tab. You will also receive an email with the full annual conference survey. Your input helps us to make the RCA annual conference even better. And I promise you, every year the conference is growing hand over fist. So we're listening and we're changing. Social media. This particular slide is highly important and valuable because we always want to remember that whenever we are going anywhere, I like to use the term go, capture, share. If you are walking within the beautiful cobblestone streets of Savannah and you have an amazing picture, we want you to share that on social media. But there's a hashtag so that we can kind of follow you and like it and probably retweet or share. And those, of course, can be used on Facebook, Twitter, and just standard email. So if you have any types of key educational takeaways, any experience, any type of fun, unique ideas that you have, we just love to share information. So just take that and remember the hashtag RCA 2018. We want you to take also full advantage of the RCA Connect. This is a community that's actually found through the website for you to connect with other members that share similar interests and subscribing to different discussion forums. This is a way for you to become a part of conversations, and it's also an amazing way for you to stay connected with the peers that you already have or the new ones you're going to make in a couple of weeks, a way for you to collaborate with your industry partners on potential products, projects, and also maybe help in your development. And of course, the second to last bullet is really big for me because, again, as chair of membership, having people involved is very important to me. And every single person is important, and your feedback and your ideas are valued to me. So the Connect is such an amazing place to go to learn a little bit more about what all you can do within the RCA. So this is my session. I really appreciate your time today. Again, this is Cami Smith, chair of the membership, and I appreciate all of you and cannot wait to meet you